Right, going to make a video today about something that someone asked me about, which is a thing called the Advanced Health Directive. Just introduce myself, Dr. Peter, medical practitioner in Queensland, Australia. All right, and this may only apply to Queensland, Australia, though I imagine it applies all throughout Australia. The Advanced Health Directive. Basically, if you lose your mental capacity, which would mean you either become demented or you're injured in a motor vehicle accident or something, you get brain damage, you're no longer deemed able to make decisions for yourself, then the state will move in and make decisions on your behalf. Now, this then flows into what most people probably know of as a power of attorney, and which very few people have, but which I would advise strongly that everybody get a power of attorney. A power of attorney is even vital for things like if you were to be killed in a car accident or something, who's going to look after your kids? All that sort of stuff. It means that if you don't have a power of attorney, basically your spouse or loved ones can't operate your bank accounts. They can't really do anything. So really it's very foolish not to have a power of attorney. But the power of attorney looks after those sort of legal aspects. The Advanced Health Directive is really, at least in the state of Queensland, it's a document you can find online, or you can probably get one off most doctor's surgery or hospitals, or you might be offered one in hospital. It's really just, I don't think it's a legally binding document, but it's basically just a form, several pages that you fill in that says what sort of treatment you want to be given in the event that certain things happen. So if you were to be severely injured and you were perhaps brain dead, or if you were had some sort of stroke or terminal cancer or something where you were in a coma or something, you can decide what sort of treatments you want, whether you want to be given CPR and resuscitation, whether you want to be given drips, whether you want to be fed by a nasogastric tube, which is basically a tube that goes through your nose and down into your stomach so that you can be fed if you are unconscious for a long period of time, whether you want to be given treatments for like pneumonia or urine infections, or whether you wish to be allowed to pass away peacefully. So it's something people don't want to think about, but it's something you should think about because it could well happen. So that's an Advanced Health Directive, which they also put down. I think that the Queensland government one also is what they refer to as a statement of choices. So you just fill that in. You put in what sort of treatment you want. If you're in a nursing home, you put in what sort of treatment you want. If you have cancer and you're in palliative care, you put in what sort of treatment you want. And that's all fine, because people obviously realise in those sort of more dire situations that you do need to inform your medical practitioners how much treatment you want. But for someone who is young and healthy, you probably never think you're going to be in that situation, but certainly plenty of people do. Something will happen to them, and if there is no power of attorney, if there is no statement of choices or Advanced Health Directive, then it's really just up to whoever is looking after you to decide what sort of treatment you're going to get. Your family members will probably have some sort of say in that, but they won't actually have any sort of legally binding say. So that, and who's to say that your family members are going to say what treatment you wanted? They obviously can't read your mind, and it's too late at that stage. So I would urge everyone to find one of those forms, fill it in. You can lodge it. I think you can lodge it with the government, and then it automatically lodged in your My Health record. And for people who don't know what My Health record is, you've got one if you live in Australia. It basically is just a resource that anyone, public hospitals, GPs, specialists, ambulance officers, paramedics, can look in your My Health record, and they will find all these sort of documents there so that they know exactly what you want done. If you don't do it, you're basically just leaving it up to the gods. So I would think that's a very good idea to get that done. If you do one, generally your local doctor or general practitioner will be sent a copy of it to put on his record, or we'll obviously be able to access it through your My Health record, so that then if something was to happen and you were to end up in hospital under some sort of uncertain circumstances, at least you have decided what you want done. Okay, so thought that might be useful, people. Thank you very much.